Over 300,000 people are thought to be impacted by the cybersecurity breach on Latitude early last week, and more recently the AFP have come out and said the information of 14 million customers have been exposed. And according to the email I received last week from Latitude, that includes me, at least 100,000 driver's licenses amongst other sensitive information has been stolen according to a spokesperson from Latitude Financial. This is just another famous hacking case to add to the list of others in the last 12 months. Medibank customers' data was exposed on the dark web after the insurer failed to cough up the money to a Russian-linked hacker for its stolen data. 9.8 million Optus customers were impacted in a similar hack and ransom style hit. And guys, the list goes on in the last 12 months. Australian National University, Eastern Health, Service New South Wales, Melbourne Heart Group, and Australian Parliament House. These hackers are getting access to sensitive information way too easy. Now, the government previously backed the decision of companies not to pay ransom, and it also announced plans to revamp a $1.7 billion cybersecurity plan. So far, this hasn't happened with Latitude, and I hope they get caught before the details get released, like what happened with Medicare and Optus. But let's be honest, the government are so far behind on this, it's not funny. There's a reason for it. They don't actually care about our privacy. Let me tell you a story about an experience I had with Vic Roads. Long story short, I had to re-register the company car. For me to prove that I'm the authorized officer for the company, they wanted a letterhead with my signature on it stating that I was the authorized officer. As I looked at them with a stupid look on my face, I told them they could verify these details via the ASIC registry, but apparently that was all too hard for them, as the Vic Roads officer looked at me in reply with her dead eyes. This is the government body that issues our most used form of ID, guys. There's no way our governments have a chance of fixing this issue with their current mindset and approach to all of this stuff. And that's because they never wanted the internet to be secure anyway. The internet was designed for governments to be able to freely use surveillance tactics to protect us, and post 9/11, we all thought that was a pretty good idea. By the way, here's a link to a nice 3-minute video from The Guardian. It's about 10 years old, and it explains how this all works, so just so I don't sound like a conspiracy theorist. Anyway, the idea of the government being able to easily surveillance us has clearly backfired, and it appears seemingly they've got no answers. If you follow me, guys, you can tell I'm definitely anti-government, but I'm only anti this government. I'm actually a believer in having a government that makes decisions for the people. But right now we're getting a raw deal. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. I don't get sponsored, which is why I can say what I think. You can help me out if you need help with a home loan. Just find the links below and we'll be happy to assist.